Hey everybody, this is Gaynor Meilke from Charisma Inc. And I wanted to give you a quick masterclass based on a presentation that I did for Canopy, but I thought it was really relevant in this time of trying to unlock growth within your existing client database in the accounting realm. So I called this mining your client database for goals. And goals here are great opportunities and long-term services. So the thing that was really exciting to me about this is that it really fits well into an advisory framework and also a CAS framework. And really, any type of accounting, tax, advisory, audit services that you might be looking to develop in your firm. And this is not a matter of more clients necessarily. It's really about honing in on the clients that you love to serve and the clients that you can make high margin and really delve into deep relationships with if that's what you're looking for. But if you do want a volume practice, you can also do that as well. So a little bit about me. I'm the Chief Opportunity Officer and owner of Charisma Inc. We are a digital agency and strategic planning company that serves the tax and accounting profession. And I've been in the tax and accounting profession for 20 plus years, and the agency has been here for 12. And I am a certified business coach and transformational coach, and an author and a ghostwriter, as well as a marketing and B2B strategy consultant. So, along with the rest of our team, what we love to do is help accounting firms grow and for their leaders to succeed. So, today, what we want to do is help you gain clarity on your ideal clients, identify the ideal clients you already have, and I would also urge you to think about the ones that you don't love to serve and exit those people, and determine the services you can offer to those already in your orbit, which may be different than what you're actually serving today, and strategies and tools for expanding those conversations, relationships, and revenue. So, really focusing on the future and the clients that you love. So we're always thinking about serving, not selling, because that's the easiest way to gain more revenue from existing clients is to think about what are their needs and where are the holes in in their services with you that you can easily provide to them. So, who do you serve now? Who do you want to serve? And we discussed this a little bit off the top, which is volume and or value clients. So do you want more volume? So is it a large volume tax practice or CAS practice? Or do you want to do higher level advisory and have just a few clients? Or it could be both. And then can your revenue model support the type of clients that you want to have? That definitely needs to be thought through. And if that's the case, how many clients do you need or want in order to make the revenue that you desire and that you can scale if you want to scale as well? So mining your client database for goals, as I said, goals from Charisma Inc. standpoint are great opportunities and long-term services. So these are high margin, automation and advisory, high value, advisory and or specialized skills, recurring, they're required and repeatable, and they're within your existing zone of genius, within your in-house team, yourself, or they're easily outsourced as a competence. And then firm specific goals, breaking it down to the actionable level. Great opportunities might be advisory engagements, niche services that are scalable, long-term services, so CAS services for recurring revenue, and holistic tax planning and advisory, those ongoing things that are compliance-based. So your clients need to have them. So client data platforms. I'm not going to refer to client data platforms as a CRM only. And a CRM is client relationship management platform, something like a HubSpot or a Salesforce or Infusionsoft. But a client data platform is really where you house all of your client data. And that could be your practice management software. It could be a spreadsheet, though I would strongly urge you to get a client database of some kind that's in the cloud to keep all of that data very safe as well as accessible. So let's talk about why this matters more than ever. So from a mining for revenue standpoint, if you don't have a client data platform that you can analyze your existing clients with and your prospective clients, you're going to have an empty bowl. You're not going to be able to reach into a bowl and get some revenue, feed those hungry team members and yourself with revenue uh, if you don't have any pool of prospects that are already doing business with you and waiting for you to have those conversations about how you can expand the value that you're providing to them. Or if you don't have a good client data platform or you've never really organized your client data in it, you're going to end up with client salad, which you can't identify revenue sources, areas of opportunity. You don't really know who your clients are, what their needs or goals are, and that is really a low quality relationship and it's disposable. So, database, what database? If you don't have a client data platform that you're using, like a practice management tool and or some kind of CRM, then you're really missing out, and that's for three reasons. There's more, but these are the top three. So client data is your firm's most valuable asset in addition to scalable automated systems, especially if you want to sell the firm down the road because your book of business is like gold. That's why, going on to number, you want to protect that gold because it's a high value asset. Not only is all of that data there that you need to secure properly with appropriate cybersecurity measures, but it's also something that your prospective buyers might have a real interest in it being protected, but you also don't want to risk your firm by not having client data protected either. So it's very important to have a secure database, and that's not an Excel spreadsheet. And then marketing database versus client database, ideally you have both. So if you have like Practice CS or you've got Canopy, those are your client databases from your practice management system, but your marketing database is where you're going to house data that you've pulled out of a client practice management solution and put in for marketing purposes. So we're not going to put all of our sensitive data in there either. So client data plus insight equals money. So you want to be able to segment your clients so that you know where the high value, recurring, one-time niche industry or just not pleasant people, where are they and what's the percentage of them in your client database so that you can segment those and start identifying patterns and trends in client behaviors. And this could be something that you do post-tax season if you do taxes, or mid-year or year end, anytime really. And if you haven't done this recently, I would encourage you to look at your database and see if you've got some segments that you could replicate if they're high value, if you like serving them, or if you have a specific niche in your in different industries like dentists or restaurants. So you want to leverage all of that data to feed and expand revenue. So that's through upselling and cross-selling opportunities, identifying gaps in service offerings based on client needs, and then customizing your solutions for different client segments and being able to approach your existing clients who fit into those segments and say, you know, we noticed X, Y, or Z. Did you know that we can help you with that by providing this? And the beauty of doing that is that your clients are already waiting for you to talk to them. 69% of all small businesses, according to a WASP barcode um, statistic, want more advisory from their accountants. So if you're not providing this to them, somebody else will. If you don't provide it to them, you are not providing full value in the relationship. So you want to be able to also listen to your clients who you are serving well and understand what it is, what services are you providing that they find the most value. And that's where the key to unlocking is service-based talking. And what do we mean by that? When you look at your client data, you should be able to tell a story of your clients. You can see if they have cash flow issues, you could solve that. Unfiled returns, you could help them with that. Manual processes that need automating, again, that's something that you can provide as a service. But if you don't know, because you don't have the data or you're not looking at it, you're losing out on all of these opportunities. So clients have concerns and they want advice. You don't even need to segment your database. You can actually do client surveys and understand where do you actually sit in terms of how much your clients really love you. Do they feel like you're providing that personalized touch? Do they have issues that you're looking for, that they're looking for help solving, but they don't know that you can solve them? Are there are there referrals that could be had just by talking to your clients or seeing that, oh, I've got 5 clients in dentistry and they've all got the same needs. We could create something and ask for referrals around it. And then this concept of frequently ask your clients questions versus giving them frequently asked questions. Those are the keys to being able to really unlock that revenue within your existing client base. So some compliance and ethical considerations, just really quick on the client data, is ensuring data privacy and security is paramount no matter what system we're using. Legal obligations, you need to let your clients know what you do with their data. Transparent communication about data usage, which if you've got a policy that you can provide to clients when you onboard them, and even once a year, it shows that you are being a good steward of their information, and you're also complying with FTC safeguards, and of course, the IRS safeguards as well, and the WISP plan, which is the Written Information Security Plan. Then AI is not the place for sensitive client data. So even though it's exciting to start using AI, we want to make sure that we're using solutions that already have safeguards in them that are specific to accounting if we're planning on having our client data in its full form within them. So confident conversations, this is the other piece of service-based talking, and it's not sales, it's just stronger client relationship building, which is inspiring your clients to action. Better outcomes are the objective when you're talking to existing clients about potentially expanding their relationship with you. As I mentioned, that 69% Statistic is something that's a confidence builder, I hope, for accountants, because a lot of people are uncomfortable talking about, expanding services. And it's really just giving people advice so that they're like, oh, could you really take care of that for me? I would love that. And then give them what they want by showing them what could be in their business. If they have cash flow issues and you're not providing cash flow management services, you need to paint them a picture of, if we get started doing this, we're going to help turn the ship around. And that gives them peace of mind. It's a no-brainer for them. So market data is something else that you can use in tandem with your existing client information and data. So think about how small business owners currently, when we were recording this, are feeling about the business environment. How can you help your clients by easing some of their concerns? And this is where the rubber meets the road as far as looking at the clients you have and who might be impacted by what's actually going on in the market. That's the perfect starting point for finding those client service needs as well. So these are just some of the things that our clients might be concerned about. It's being proactive, which is a game changer for your firm if you're not being proactive, and giving people on your team talking points when they're talking to specific types of clients so that they can flag people who might be looking for additional services or in need of them and they don't even know it yet. So get ahead of the curve and make some money. So proactivity plus prevention equals profit. Doctors do not make money just by seeing patients. They make money by recommending tests and add-on services. So you are like a doctor to help clients improve and maintain their financial and business health. You need to provide the proactive assessment, identify the pain or potential pain you can prevent, provide a clear diagnosis and proven antidote, show an easy remedy, and affirm the next steps, give them an engagement letter, get payment, and then provide the services. So this was just an example of a feeder strategy where we've got the individual clients that are high net worth. We can feed many of them who are business owners into this accounting firm's business service package and vice versa. So if we've got business owners who are high net worth individuals, or maybe they have IRS issues, we can handle their taxes and make it a holistic relationship. So thank you for taking the time to watch this very quick masterclass. I wanted to get this out there so that you can start thinking about how you can unlock revenue in your existing database, but not only that, really build a firm that you love, and potentially, if it's something that's on your radar, you can sell it in the future. So feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn, like our channel, and subscribe on YouTube. And you can connect with me also on Instagram and Facebook under Charisma Inc. and visit the website too. We're always putting out new content and we've got lots of good resources that are free on the website. So thank you and good luck unlocking new revenue in your firm.